Konnichiwa, my name is Marcos Suarez. I am the Wind Energy Manager of the Basque Energy Cluster. I would like to give you a brief overview of what the wind energy sector is in the Basque Country so that you may see if there is potential for collaboration with Basque organizations. First of all, a brief introduction of the Basque Country. The Basque Country is a small region in the north of Spain of 2 million people, but characterized by a very high level of industrialization and a high level of R&D intensity. In terms of wind energy, we have over 100 companies working in this field, 4,000 people working in wind energy only in the Basque Country, and 35,000 people working all over the world, with a global turnover of our companies of around 2,000 billion yens. What is more important, we invest annually 5 billion yens in R&D projects. To give you some context, this is a similar figure of what the European Union invests in wind energy projects in the Horizon 2020 program, which is the main R&D program in Europe. We invest in R&D, and we, as I said before, have a lot of companies, over 100 companies working in this field in the Basque Country, which is probably one of the highest concentrations of companies working in wind energy in the world. This number is due to the fact that we are home to two of the world leading companies in wind energy, like Iberdrola, an utility that is the main renewable producer in Europe, and Siemens Gamesa, which, as you probably know, is one of the worldwide leading turbine manufacturers. But not only that, the fact that we have these two leading companies working in this field since the early 90s means that we have developed a complete value chain of companies working in wind energy. We are home to manufacturers of almost every single component of a wind turbine, but we are also home to service providers working in the field of operation and maintenance, working in the development of products, of components that are used in services such as drones, such as lifting equipment, and so on and so forth. And last but not least, we are also very involved in the development of the floating wind energy. We have around 4 companies working in the development of floating wind platforms, which is a huge number for such a small region, and also many suppliers working in the current demonstrative or pre-commercial wind farms, floating wind farms all around the world. So that's a quick overview. We are very happy to collaborate with Japanese organizations. I will be very glad to put you in contact with Basque companies for that purpose. So, arigato gozaimasu.
Konnichiwa, my name is Luis González Pinto and I'm the Chief Operation Officer of SAITEC Offshore. SAITEC Offshore is an engineering company working on the blue economy field and with the main focus in floating offshore wind. In floating offshore wind, we have developed our own floater technology called SAF. SAF is an innovative floater system manufactured in concrete, which enables us to reduce the cost and increase the local content by manufacturing the floaters locally, and also reducing the cost of the mooring system by our innovative mooring system. We have been working for a long time in our technology since 2013, and since 2016 our main focus has been to develop and improve the technology by doing a full-scale prototype. After numerous time testing, this August we installed our first prototype on the sea by installing a 1/6 scale of a 10 megawatt floater in the coast of Santander. At the same time, at the beginning of this year, we closed an agreement with RWE, the German utility and the second biggest offshore wind developer in the world, to develop our full-scale prototype called the MOSAD. The MOSAD is a 2 megawatt floater to be installed on the Basque coast, and which is going to be operated for 2 years. After the agreement with RWE, we produced the final investment decision this May, and we have already closed the construction agreement with the construction company for manufacturing the floater. As a consequence, we are starting construction of the floater in the coming 3 weeks. Which is our main interest in Japan? We see Japan as one of the biggest opportunities for floating offshore wind in the world, given the really deep waters around the Japanese sea, and also the biggest resource available in deeper waters. Also, we see that the opportunity for Japan in decarbonization is quite limited given the limitations of land. As a consequence, we want to be part of the Japanese decarbonization process by introducing our innovative technology. We created also in 2018 our own Japanese subsidiary, SAITEC Offshore Japan KK, in order to operate in Japan, and we are looking forward to start operating on the coming year. So, particularly in Fukushima, we see as one of the biggest interest and one of the most motivated prefecture in order to decarbonize the economy. So we are really interested in doing business with both companies from Fukushima and Japan. So please feel free to contact us if you want to collaborate. So thank you very much for your attention. Goseitsu arigatou gozaimashita. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
皆様こんにちは、鈴木恵子です。今日はリフトラ社を代表してお話しさせていただきます。2003年創立のリフトラは風力発電向きの標準化、またはカスタマイズされたソリューションをご提供しています。スペイン、デンマーク、アメリカ合衆国、ポーランド、中国に会社を置いています。当社のソリューションは世界の5大大陸で広く使われています。700を超えるさまざまな製品を提供する一方、リフトラはブレード設置、クレーンを使わないソリューションの開発、その他の事業でパイオニアとして世界的に認知されています。2013年に初めて市場に発表以来、リフトラは一つの規範モデル、そして伝統的なクレーンを配した風力発電メンテナンス向けのソリューションを提供する唯一無二のプロバイダーとなったのです。ブレードとアームの2つのピースを組み合わせるシステムに基づいて、市場のほぼどんな風力発電機にも対応が可能です。また蒸散機、発電機、ブレード、変電機などの主要部品の大部分が交換可能です。現在のところ、当社のユニットの一つは日本でイオス社の手によって動いています。リフトラ社はブレード設置に長く携わってきました。中でも際立つのは360度のブレードを操作できる唯一の道具、ブレードドラゴン、またはブレードイーグル、世界最大の107メートルのブレード設置の席を負います。当社のブレード器具は全世界で使用されていますが、特にオフショアマーケットで際立っています。ここまではリフトラが何をしたかをご覧になっていただきましたが、ここからはどこでそれをするかです。ビデオで当社のさらに価値ある資産をご紹介します。すなわち、当社の従業員たちです。加えて、当社の施設のいくつかもご覧いただけます。17年以上にわたって当社は風力発電に関わらず、主要製造業者、オーナー、サービス会社たちと手を取り合って事業を進めてきました。その中でも日本有数の日立や MHI ビスタスや EOS といった企業とのコーポレーション事業はとりわけ際立っており、実り多い末長いお付き合いをお願いしたいと思っています。ここまで小さな事例ではありますが、皆様のご関心を引くことができましたら幸いです。皆様のプロジェクトについて何かございましたら、お気兼ねなくお問い合わせください。ぜひお話しさせていただきたいと思っています。お時間をいただきありがとうございました。何かご要望がおありの際、またご一緒にお仕事ができるチャンスがございますときには、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Good morning, everyone. My name is Asier, Managing Director of PI Berlin. PI Berlin is a consultancy company working in the field of photovoltaics. We act as technical advisors in the several stages of a PV project, starting at the ready-to-build stage, let's say the stage where all the permits are already acquired and the construction can start, and going through all the various stages from design phase, construction phase, commissioning phase, and operational phase. We provide services regarding quality control assurance, right? So that means that we ensure that all the steps that lead to a successful project are given at the right stage and the right form. We have for that a comprehensive and well-experienced team that is active since 2006. The typical products that are, let's say, constituting these several services along the value chain range from energy production, estimates, design, reviews, creating RFPs, so-called requests for proposals, or tenders for subcontracting EPC services or for acquiring and buying components like PV modules or inverters or mounting structures such as trackers or fixed tilt systems. And then once the project has started, we provide services of, let's say, of construction supervision and witnessing of the commission phase. And then once the plant is in operation, we do technical due diligence services for transaction, for M&A processes where plants are sold or bought by different investors. And as mentioned, we work always from an independent perspective, trying to support the developers to provide those services which ensure quality along the value chain. The team of PI Berlin is divided in several locations. We have one big headquarter in Berlin, where PI Berlin was founded originally. We have a second big cluster in China, where all our engineers provide advisory and auditing services for quality control of PV modules, inverters, and structures. The third area is in Boston, US, where all our engineers are mainly focusing on quality control of modules. And finally in Spain, from where I'm sending greetings, where we have our engineers more located in the Iberian market. Besides that, we run a joint venture with Mitsui Chemicals in Japan since 2014. That means that we have a comprehensive and decent intelligence gained of the Japanese market. And the reason why I'm interested in joining you is because we believe that our value regarding our experience in the PV sector could be helpful to you. Therefore, I'm looking forward to meet you, to answer the questions you might have, to build a relationship that can potentially lead to let's say, to deploy your projects in Japan with a likelihood of success that is beneficial for everyone. Therefore, please feel free to contact me anytime. I'm happy to have the B2B meetings. And unfortunately, I couldn't travel to Japan as I did in the past a couple of times, but we will try to give our best with this remote format. Thanks for the time and for attention, and I'm stay at your disposal. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Leandro Arruti, and I'm calling you from EUSKABEA. EUSKABEA is an electrical installer with more than 35 years of experience in the sector. Our two main places are one in the Basque Country, north of Spain, and the other one in Colombia, where we have been present for more than 15 years. With more than 100 workers, EUSKABEA is present in every important sector of industrial construction. So, industrial installation, automatization, electrical engineering, tertiary, schools, hospitals, and distribution panel assembly. We have an in-house innovation department with the goal of harvesting all the knowledge of the long experience of our workers and developing new products. EUSKABEA is a dynamic company with a cohesive list of providers and clients all around the world. We are well known for providing turnkey projects for big and small clients. We're able to provide the whole solution: engineering, technical design, installation, panel assembly, and programming with PLC, SCADAs, system interconnections, CCTV, security systems. We are a trusted partner, and our customers can vouch for that. We are present in all the key sectors of the industry: mobility and transport with big players like CAF, automotive with big players like Gestamp, CIE, Fagora de Derland, in the water treatment systems with big projects in Latin America, in the maritime with a new team of 30 years of experience in the shipbuilding sector. But where EUSKABEA is most known is in the renewables. With more than 300 references, we are a reliable company with a very big experience, with over 80 hydroelectric power plants, with big partners like Boyd, Iberdrola or Andritz, 20 cogeneration plants, 15 solar power plants with around 200 megawatt installed power, with Solaria, Gema, Oridom, and 10 wastewater management systems. With experience of having mounted so many power plants in the renewable sector, we have also a specialized team for substation construction. This team has constructed most of the substations for the plants that we have mentioned before. As a proof of our in-house technology, we have SATINS. SATINS is a home-developed system that uses the strength of data management for predictive purposes. It is based on a philosophy of constant improvement. And these improvements are the key, because we are actively suggesting how to make the installations of our clients better. It's a trusted service with more than 500 clients, and it has been fully developed by EUSKABEA teams and shows the strength of our collective experience and knowledge. We are hoping to be able to make offers in Japan regarding renewable energies or substation installations, but we are open for any kind of business with everything that we have said before. With over 35 years of experience, EUSKABEA can be your key partner in this particular context of Fukushima or in any future ventures. Please visit our web pages and we will be happy to answer any questions or doubts you might have. Thank you for your attention.
Minasan konnichiwa. I'm Mariano Badia, CEO and co-founder of HWS Concrete Towers. We plan to face current wind energy market needs by bringing new solutions using precast concrete, a field in which our team has wide expertise thanks to design and produce thousands of bridges along more than 45 years. We offer patented concepts and designs, which takes into account development, manufacturing, transportation, and erection, designed for the whole process. Our main products are the precast concrete air towers. We have several versions. It is a hybrid concept using a cost-effective joint technique. The first unit was designed for Gamesa in 2008, and we are currently improving to higher towers. The second product is the air crane, a crane-less erection and assembly system granted by the European Commission. It is a climbing crane for installation of complete turbines, as well for maintenance purposes. In the coming weeks, we'll be ready to show the demonstrator of the cleaning process for a 30 tons lifting capacity unit, which is able for maintenance. The best is coming to Spain to see personally. I invited all of you, but now it's very difficult. We are preparing a kind of virtual visit to the factory. Please ask us for that. The third product currently is the air base, a precast foundation. Disruptive, known for its simplicity, quick construction, and reduced costs, up to 35% or more, depending on the soil and the turbine. It's suitable for any tower on the market made by steel or concrete. We are going to certificate in the coming month, and the first unit or the pilot will be ready next summer. All of them can work independently or combined. These products are being offered to most potential customers in all levels: developers, OEMs, and EPC or contractors, which are showing a lot of interest. How we can collaborate? Japan is a worldwide specialist in seismic design and construction of structures. It's technically a very advanced market, which is going to increase in wind energy in the coming years. And a very important access way to several Asian markets and worldwide as well. EUF offers patented concepts, design and constructions of precast concrete parts. We're looking forward to collaborate. A potential collaboration could lead into the introduction of these precast concrete products to the wind sector, onshore or offshore, perfectly adapted to the seismic areas. Gosecho arigato, gozaimashita, eskerrik asko.
Good day, konnichiwa. My name is Alexander Fertlo. I am CEO of Izati Engineering Solutions, an engineering consultancy based in Vitoria-Gasteiz, the capital of the Basque Country. Izati provides engineering solutions to global leaders in three main sectors: aerospace, rail, and renewable energy. Izati has been supporting the development of new aircraft in the world for over 15 years. These include most major Airbus, Boeing, Embraer, Pilatus, and Bombardier programs. In 2014, Izati joined the development and certification of the SpaceJet aircraft with MITAC in Nagoya and has been present in Japan ever since. During the same time, Izati has provided engineering to leading wind energy companies as turnkey work packages completed in our engineering offices in Spain and as outsourcing at our customers' facilities. At Izati, we take care of our engineers and ensure that the best people are selected to support our clients' projects. This ensures that engineers have the knowledge, skills, and motivation to complete projects on time and with the highest quality. Izati is involved in both onshore and offshore projects, mainly on new wind turbine developments for clients like Siemens Gamesa and Adwin. Izati is shareholder of Enerocean and deeply involved in the development of the W2 Power floating wind platform. In particular, in the optimization of the wind turbine support towers and the installation of all the systems within. W2 Power is a twin turbine platform with steel semi-submersible floater which can deliver up to 12 megawatts on a single unit. It has been developed systematically, requiring numerous tank tests. The first TRL6 prototype was successfully tested in open seas last year. Izati has joined the recent acceleration in the transition in aviation towards hydrogen as a fuel. To contribute to this ambitious objective, Izati has started a new project looking for solutions to storing the hydrogen on aircraft and to producing hydrogen using offshore wind energy. We are also developing our own health monitoring systems using guided waves to detect potential defects in aircraft and floating wind structures and assess structural integrity in real time.
It has been a great honor and pleasure to participate in the Fukushima Renewable Energy Fair this year, albeit only virtually. We hope to be there in person next year. Thank you very much for your attention. Arigatou gozaimasu.